Hi guys, today I am filming another day in my life inspired video, although it's not technically a day in my life because it's going to be over 2 days and it's going to be inspired by the famous Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova. And I wanted to do it over 2 days because I'm currently in London at the moment and there's a few places I want to visit which are associated with Anna Pavlova, so I thought it would be a good chance to film them today, and then I have a few plans for tomorrow as well, so that's why I'm going to film over 2 days. So Anna was born in 1881 and she's one of the most famous ballet dancers in the world, and she's probably best known for dancing the role of the Dying Swan. I want to start off by showing you the outfit I'm wearing today, which is of course inspired by her. I'm just wearing this long plain black top, but what's really inspired by her is this tulle skirt which I'm wearing. And it's a little bit like a tutu skirt, but it's a lot longer. And I think this one's really pretty because they've got these decorative, they look almost like swan feathers under this netting. And I don't wear this skirt very often. This is only my second time wearing it because it's not my usual style and I always struggle to know what to pair it with. I actually looked online for some examples of how to style this skirt, but since wearing it today, I actually really like it. I think I will wear it more often. It was also supposed to rain today as well, although currently the weather's really nice, but I have bought my big black coat with me too, and I really hope it's not going to be too hot today wearing that. And this is the coat. As you can see, it's very long and quite heavy too, so I do hope it's not going to be too hot today. I'm also wearing my hat. It's a little bit like the style of John Lennon's hat. I really love these style hats. And I'm also wearing this necklace of this flying pig wearing a crown. Just thought this went well with the outfit. The first thing I want to do today is I want to visit the Royal Opera House. I want to go to the shop there and to see if there's any Anna Pavlova merchandise. I'm currently inside the Royal Opera House. The last time I came here was to see a Mozart play, but I'm going to go down here and check the shop out. They've got a children's book here on Anna Pavlova. When she was 8, she watched the performance of The Sleeping Beauty, and she knew then that she wanted to become a ballet dancer. When she was 10, she was accepted at the St. Petersburg Imperial Ballet School. She graduated in 1899 and went straight on to dancing on stage at the same theatre where she first knew she wanted to become a ballet dancer. During her career, she performed over 4,000 times. Her dedication and hard work left a mark on the ballet community around the world. To this day, she's considered one of the most famous dancers of all time. She believed that dancing was her gift to the world. She often said that she was haunted by the need to dance. Her legacy lives on and will continue to inspire future generations of dancers. She said, "God gives talent. Work transforms talent into genius." I'm now on my way to Victoria Palace Theatre because on top of the building there is a gold statue of Anna Pavlova. In front of me is the Victoria Palace Theatre, and on top you can see the statue of Anna Pavlova. It's the next day, I'm back home. I'm no longer in London, but I'm going to be continuing this Anna Pavlova video. I want to start by showing you this beautiful dress I'm wearing today. It's from Miss Bettina and it's one of my favourite dresses. I just love it. I think it's gorgeous, and the reason why I've decided to wear it today is because there are a couple of swans at the front, so I'm wearing it because of that swan connection with Anna. I also think it has this vintage look to it. I love the colours, I love the pattern. It was quite expensive, but I think it was worth the money because it's just beautiful. I also just wanted to show you these photos I took a few years ago, which were inspired by Anna. I remember really enjoying putting together this look. I'm going to start the day by making a pavlova because the dessert was actually named and inspired by Anna Pavlova. It was made to look like a ballerina's tutu, and it is believed to have been created in honour of the dancer, either during or after her tour of Australia and New Zealand in the 1920s. The nationality of the dessert, though, has been a cause of argument since, as it's debated whether it first originated in Australia or in New Zealand. I've never made a pavlova before. I've said loads of times on my channel that I am not a baker or cook. I really hate being in the kitchen in general, so I don't know why I always attempt to make things, but I do surprisingly find it quite enjoyable once I get into baking. But I also do not like pavlova, which is also surprising for me because I am a big dessert person. I usually like any kind of dessert, but I just find this dessert too sugary for me. I'm not a fan of meringue at all. So I'm making this dessert for my sister, who is a fan of pavlova, so I hope it works out okay. I'm going to be following a Mary Berry recipe, and the ingredients we need for this are caster sugar, corn flour, 4 egg whites, white wine vinegar, and then for the filling, strawberries and whipped cream. First of all, I'm going to separate the egg whites. I'm next going to whisk the egg whites until it's cloud-like, and I've also measured out 225 grams of caster sugar, which I'm going to add a teaspoon at a time to the egg whites. I think that's done now. I know you're supposed to test it by tipping it over your head, but I'm just too scared. I really don't want to ruin my dress, but I think it's okay. So now the next step is I've got to whisk in the corn flour and the white vinegar. I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of the corn flour and 2 teaspoons of the white wine vinegar, and then whisk them. It's not falling, so I do think it's fine. Should I try it? Should I put it over my head?
Yeah.
I'm scared. Is it alright?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Now I'm just drawing a circle around this parchment, because it's within that circle that I'm going to add the meringue. So I'm going to cover this circle I made, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the edges higher than the centre. I also did read that it doesn't matter if the meringue splits. Apparently it's just too impossible really for the meringue not to split. Okay, so I think that's done. I did try to make the edges taller than the centre. I've preheated the oven at 140 degrees, and I'm now going to add this into the oven and drop the temperature to 130, and I'm going to leave it to bake for about an hour. I've taken the meringue out. It has split, but I think that's still okay. I ended up baking it for 50 minutes and then I left it in the oven for an hour because the instructions said that if I did this, it would give a more marshmallow texture. I'm going to add the cream and the strawberries to the centre. And here's my finished pavlova. I actually don't think it's turned out too bad considering this is the first time I've made one and I don't like baking in general. I just hope it tastes nice. My sister will be trying some later. It's a shame that I don't like meringue. I'm not even really a big fan of strawberries, but I might try a little bit myself just to see what it's like. I'm going to end the video today by showing you a clip of Anna's amazing talent as she dances the Dying Swan. When Anna fell ill, she was told she required an operation, but would never be able to dance again if she went ahead with it. Anna is said to have refused the operation, saying, "If I can't dance, then I'd rather be dead." Anna died on the 23rd of January 1931. She was 50 years old. It is said that her last words were, "Get my swan costume ready."